Welcome to the Net Rush Report, where we serve you the drama, the triumphs, and the untold stories behind the world's most electrifying tennis moments. If you're passionate about the sport and crave emotional deep dives with every forehand and farewell, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss a serve from US that IT wasn't supposed to be her moment. The 2025 Canadian Open had eyes locked on stars like Coco Gauff, Iga Swiatek, and Aryna Sabalenka. Names that dominate headlines. Players that define eras. But in the shadow of giants, a teenager from Toronto quietly began turning heads. Victoria Mboko, 18 years old, wildcard entry. Most analysts expected an early exit. No one predicted a semifinal finish. And absolutely no one predicted what would happen in the round of 16 that Mboko faced off against world number 1. Coco Gauff FIT was supposed to be a lesson in greatness. Instead, it was an exhibition of fearlessness. Mboko dismantled Gauff 6-1, 6-4 in just 62 minutes. The arena was stunned. The broadcasters were breathless. And Canadian tennis? Reborn, her post-match quote. I was focused on every point. It's surreal, but I came here to compete. And I think today, I proved something. She wasn't just talking about herself. She was talking about Canadian tennis potential, a legacy of belief that started long before her. Before Bianca. Before Layla. Before Victoria. There was Eugenie Bouchard. The Montreal-born icon did something no Canadian woman had ever done. Reach a Grand Slam singles final that IT was Wimbledon 2014. Bouchard, only 20, with a steely glare and laser focus, stormed through the draw. Petra Kvitova stopped her in the final, but it didn't matter. Canada had its first Grand Slam finalist. A barrier was shattered. She became a household name. Sponsorships followed. So did pressure, injuries, criticism, and yes, a slow decline that many misjudged as wasted potential. But what most fans never saw, what Victoria Mboko never forgot, the trail she blazed. Mboko would later say, "Jeannie made it okay for a little Canadian girl to dream. That's why I'm here." As Victoria was fighting through her quarterfinal match against Spain's Jessica Buses, Eugenie Bouchard was walking onto a WTA singles court for the final time. Same tournament, same energy, but a very different moment. Bouchard, 30 now, faced Belinda Bencic, ironically the same player who won this tournament as a teen in 2015 that the match ended in straight sets. But when Jeannie walked to the net, she wasn't defeated. She was complete. She waved to the crowd, wiped tears, and smiled with a knowing grace. Montreal, the city that raised her, gave her the standing ovation she always deserved. Her words, "And in my career here in this city, it feels right. It's the perfect ending for me." But something else happened that night. She posted a heartfelt story, a screen showing 4 names, Bouchard, Andreescu, Fernandez, Mboko. Under it, she tagged Victoria and wrote, "This is what it's all about." In her post-match press conference, Victoria was still sweating, still shaking, still trying to understand what just happened. Then a journalist asked, "Did you see what Eugenie posted?" She smiled, then choked up. "I did. Honestly, she's just been an inspiration. For all of us. For me. I watched her growing up. Seeing her believe in me like that, it's emotional. I'm just grateful." And in that moment, Canadian tennis didn't just have a semi-finalist that IT had a torchbearer. Sports history is rarely made in one match. It's made in moments of connection. Victoria Mboko's run isn't just about forehands or fearless tennis. It's about the emotional baton being passed from one generation to the next. Let's zoom out. Jeannie opened the door in 2014. Bianca Andreescu walked through it in 2019 by winning the US Open. Layla Fernandez took it global in 2021. And now, Victoria Mboko is defending home soil with the fire of 4 generations behind her. It's a national evolution. One fueled by visibility, inspiration, support. And that's what makes Bouchard's post so powerful. Because even in her final WTA match, she was still doing what she always did best, making someone believe they could be next at AS of this script. Victoria Mboko is preparing for the semifinals at the Canadian Open. She's already made history. But now, she's chasing immortality. If she wins this tournament, she'll become the first Canadian teenager since Bouchard to win a WTA title at home. But even if she falls short, the mission is already complete. She's reignited belief. She's honored a legacy. And she's done it all with the humility of someone who remembers where she came from. In a world full of headlines, Victoria Mboko is building something rarer, a legacy with roots, with respect, with heart. From Eugenie's farewell to Victoria's rise, we've witnessed a story bigger than sport. A story of inspiration passed like a torch, illuminating the path for a nation's next tennis queen. And this is just the beginning. If this story moved you, if you believe in the power of passing it forward, and if you want more updates on Victoria Mboko's run, Eugenie's next chapter, and everything unfolding in Canadian tennis, then hit subscribe to the Netrush Report, where passion meets precision.